I'm making a list, checking it twice. Gonna find out who showed up to the weather report or not today. I see you. You can't get off my list. You're all on my list. If you showed up today, you're on my list. Above my head, you can see there is a slight risk of thunderstorms over parts of the Great Lakes today, and then the upper Midwest and the northern and central plains on Sunday. And major to extreme heat risk is likely to expand from central to eastern U.S. So everybody looking hot. There's also a critical risk of fire weather today over parts of the Great Basin and the Four Corners. Seattle, you getting peed on. Montana, lots of pee over you guys too. No one's talking about it, but I can see it on the radar. Temperatures, we are cool in the northwest and the inland northwest. As you go down the coast, California is pretty cool as well until you get around SoCal at 80 degrees over there. Arizona has cooled off just a little bit. It's only 100 down by the Mexican border today, 96 by the border of Nevada. Up towards the top of the mountain states, you have cooler temperatures as well to go along with that precipitation we saw on the map. Plainsy poos, we're pretty hot. We're hot everywhere. Hot in the middle, hot in the top, hot in the bottom, but especially in the middle of the South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, and corner of Colorado areas there. Minnesota even seeing some of that high heat wave 103 for you guys in the corner down by the South Dakota border. Lake states and Midwesties, a lot of 90s I'm seeing on the map here, and this tracks true across to the east. Lots of 90s, high 80s, just a little bit cooler, regular 80 degrees, 75 up at the tip of Maine. But other than that, lots of high 80s and 90s for everybody. Everybody stay cool. Don't die. Drink lots of water, or you're going on my other list, my list of dehydration weatherinos. That's a bad list. You don't want to be on that list. McMurdo Station on the Ross Sea in Antarctica is sitting at -7 degrees with winds from the east at 9 to 13 miles per hour, giving you a real feel of -22 degrees Fahrenheit. Alaska, you are just seeing a couple blip bloops on the radar that we can see. The persistent omega blocking pattern across the Alaskan domain is forecast to relax just a bit, beginning early now next week. Southern coastline and the Panhandle are projected to be relatively dry. However, rain associated with the next cyclone should be moving through the Aleutians from the west to the east by about next Tuesday. Temperature-wise, seasonable conditions are expected near the southern coast and the larger cities, with generally highs in the 50s and 60s. Let's check the temperature map for today's highs. Arctic Circle seeing 52 degrees. Middle of the state seeing in the 70s to the 80s. Aleutians 49-50. Near Anchorage 58 to 68 depending. And the Panhandle around 69. 69 for the Panhandlers. Hawaii, getting those surface pressures remaining anchored far northeast of the state through next week. Those showers are favoring the windward to the Mauka areas, especially in the overnight through the early morning hours. Over the weekend, those trade winds are going to increase and much drier air will move into the region for next week. Let's check your high temperatures. High 70s to mid 80s for most areas, even into the high 80s for some parts. This has been Ayla Mooney, Overlord of Earth. I know I'm going to get it in the comments, but this is not my current model. No, this is another model I have for reasons. Anyway, I was on a podcast yesterday. We just did the record last night. Did I mention it was about feet? All right. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.